Hey, it's your boy Davidoff. If you hear a noise, it's my laptop. It's getting some. I recorded some video just now on using the game capture, the screen record, or whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it. It's exporting the video now, and yeah. Anytime I use my recording software, my editing software, it just not my editing. No, actually, when I edit, it doesn't do anything. But when I export the video, it makes a loud noise. You can probably hear it now. If you can't hear it, then you can't hear it. But it makes really loud noise, and it heats up at the back as well. I need to buy a cooler. Anyway, enough about my laptop. This is a Q&A. If you're expecting a scene with Batman or Deadpool or Negan or whatever, you're not getting it. I'm not trying to like be rude or anything. It's just it's in my room, and my room's getting painted, and the cupboard is in the middle of the room against my bed. And it's strapped around so none of my clothes fall out. I took most of my clothes out, like put it in a suitcase, but the costumes are all in the cupboards, and I can't access the cupboard right now, so I can't just play the characters because I literally can't do it. Anyway, sorry, no scenes, just a Q&A. So yeah, let's do it. When are you gonna face reveal? Are you mad? What's this? What's this? What do you call this? If you're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses, it's because the sun's literally in my eyes. It's really annoying. Here's your face reveal. Yeah, I'm green. I'm an alien. Yeah. There's my face now. What 3 languages would you love to learn? Okay, good question. I've never really been too keen on learning languages, to be honest. I've always been interested in learning Spanish. I think it's a nice language to learn. Apart from that, that's a tough one. Probably, I mean, I'm looking at European because I wouldn't really want to learn any Asian language, to be honest with you. But to be fair, if I knew Chinese, I could talk to a lot of people. Like literally, I could talk to a lot of people. I'm gonna think about this smartly, right? Because if you can speak fluent English, French, and Spanish, you can speak to 1/3 of the world, right? And if you can speak Chinese as well, you can speak the whole of China, right? Think about that for a second. So, yeah, French, Spanish, Chinese, because you could talk to so many people. Like literally, like I'm being serious. If you can speak English, French, and Spanish, you can speak to 1/3 of the whole world. You can speak Chinese as well. Then, well, that's a lot more people you can speak to. So yeah. Spanish, French, Chinese. Would you ever live in a different country? Well, my dream is to live in London. I do love London. It's an amazing, not all of London. The outskirts are not that good. Like where I live is not the best area. What I mean is like the city, central London, is an amazing part of London. It's beautiful. There's so many things to do. It's just really expensive. That's like the main downsides of London. It's expensive. The weather's bad and the crime rate's high. Even in central London, the crime rate's high. That's the bad sides of London. That's the main bad sides of London. But I do love London, and I want to live there the rest of my life. But I would not rule out living somewhere else. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised. Like if I live somewhere else in 10 years' time, I wouldn't be surprised. Because London is expensive. I do love London, but you know, there are other countries I want to live in. Like I'd love to live in Canada. To be fair, Canada's a nice place. New Zealand, maybe? New Zealand would be a nice place to live. Yeah, I would live somewhere else. Canada, probably. Most likely Canada. There's something about Canada. I just love it. Oh God, Steve. You can see the question. You can see the question on the screen. You can see it on the screen. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Well, before I say anything, I wouldn't actually kill anyone, but kill Tom definitely. I mean that's the obvious choice. Marrying Anna would be a trap. But if I don't marry Anna, I'd have to do it with her. If I don't marry her, but marrying her would be a trap. But doing it, oh my God, no! Why? Gonna have to do it with Anna and marry Katie. An interesting one. Do you pay a lot of attention to detail in accounting? Do you use that skill outside of accounting? Well, yeah, in accounting and finance, my uni course, you do pay a lot of attention to detail. You have to really to like know the figures and stuff, to know the transaction and stuff like that. Whatever it is you're doing, tax as well, especially tax. Tax, you have to pay attention to a lot of things to know what you're doing, because it's really confusing, tax. But outside of accounting. That's a good question. That's a good question. Editing videos, I do that. Because editing videos, you have to watch the video to know what you're editing out, what you're trimming, what you need to trim, where you need to put your clips in, where you need to put your pictures in, audio, music, how high the volume of your audio has to be, like especially when you're trimming and editing, you have to pay attention to where exactly. The exact second you have to trim it. It's harder when I'm trimming before as well. When I'm trimming before I speak, I have to wait till the moment I speak, then I have to guess. I have to wait till the moment I speak, but I have to pause it just as I speak, so I can trim it at that point. You know what I mean? And I have to pay a lot of attention to detail to like trim it properly, properly trim it. Sometimes I get it wrong, like there are some editing errors in my videos, in some videos, because it's really hard to get everything right, but I try my best. But I have to pay a lot of attention to get it exactly right. That's mainly the trimming, but adding pictures as well. You need to know when to add the pictures. You need to know when to add the caption, like what second to add the caption, what second to delete the caption, adding the music in, what volume the music has to be, how many decibels I have to do. Basically the music is any audio is 96 decibels. So usually some music I have to turn it down -10, some music -20, some music -30. It depends on the music, and it also depends on the game as well. If the game is quiet, then the music has to be quieter. And you know, I have to keep paying attention to detail when editing videos in general. It's just every single thing I have to pay attention to. When to add the outro as well, when to put the intro in. Do I put the intro at the start of the video, or do I put me talking first and then put an intro, then the rest of the video? What intro do I use? Also, sometimes when the video is too long, I have to like keep cutting it out. I cut out the bits that make it too long. Cut out the bits that I don't need. That's like I have to go back to the beginning and see which bits I actually don't need. I have to watch it again. It's frustrating sometimes. It's really frustrating sometimes, but it pays off in the end. People actually watch my videos, so yeah. I guess looking at prices of things, when I buy stuff, I like to look at the receipt to see exactly what I spent. And I guess also my bank statement. When I look at my bank statement, I look at every transaction. I always check it. I check it every single day, and I check exactly what's being spent on what. Favorite WWE entrances. Goldberg gives me chills. Goldberg ones. It's just the way it comes out, the way the music starts, the way it starts at the backstage, and he walks through. It gives me really big chills, and the theme song really fits as well, and the fireworks at the start as well. It fits, and it gives me goosebumps. It really does. Lesnar as well. Lesnar's one is really cool, especially with the fireworks as well. HBKs, I love HBKs. In my opinion, this might be unpopular, Edge had the best one. Edge, for me, had the best one, in my opinion. You can disagree if you want. You can roast me in the comment section. But for me, Edge had the best one because he had the best theme song. Right, that's not the only reason, but he had the best theme song. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, he had the best theme song out of anyone. It's such a good song. I have it on my playlist as well, I think. And the way it just comes out and the fireworks, it's electric. It's absolutely electric. I love the DX one, the DX entrance. Oh my god. Are you ready? I like Orton's one as well. CM Punk. Both of his entrances, his This Fire Burns and Cult of Personality, both of those songs worked well with him. He had a good entrance as well. So yeah, it's clobbering time. That was iconic. You know, that was really iconic. Daniel Bryan was a good one because the fans were getting with him as well. Yes, that was electric. You know, I miss Daniel Bryan. Oh yeah, Triple H's. I can't miss out Triple H's. I'm sorry, but the water spitting and the it's just the music is so cool as well. Anyway, favorite Asian porn star chief. Chris. Basically, if you don't know who Chris is, he retweets a lot of Asian porn on Twitter. He loves Asian girls. He really loves. He posts a lot of pictures, a lot of gifs, retweets a lot of videos. He loves Asian porn, and I don't mean brown. I mean like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, etc. He's into that sort of stuff. So I don't watch porn anymore, but when I used to, Asa Akira, you probably know who she is, Chris. I mean, I think she's the most popular Asian one. So, yeah, there you go. Who wins in a fight? A billion lions or the sun? What sort of question is this? It's obviously the sun. I know you probably expect me to say something funny like a billion lions. It's a lot, but I'm not going to be silly here. It's obviously the sun. You can have a trillion lions. You're not going to beat this. My alarm's going off. It's 2:30. Anyway, yeah, you can have a trillion lions. You still won't beat the sun. You could have the whole population of the world plus every animal in the world, and the sun will still win. So I don't know. Why do people ask this? Have intercourse, the hottest girl on the planet, then never have it again. Or have a chance of having it 1 out of 10 every month. Every month! Worst year of your life and why? Not a bad question. For me, my worst years were between 2009 and 2012. There's no specific like bad year I had that. It's just, for me personally, it was bad. I mean, there were good things out of it. I mean, I had some good friends. I went to Arsenal game. My first Arsenal game was in 2009, and I loved my Arsenal games. I went to lots of Arsenal games in 2012, 2011. So those were the good parts of my time during that. During those 4 years, Arsenal were one of the things that keeping me sane in a way, if you know what I mean. Arsenal were one of the things keeping me happy. Even though they weren't winning anything, it was still like watching them made me happy. And other things as well, like some of my friends and stuff like that. But apart from that, I'm not going to mention too much, but I was picked on at school quite a lot from 2009 to 2012, and it really got to me. And it was specifically by 3 people, just 3 people. Like, I got picked on by other people as well. Other people had to go at me like, if I could single out every single person, there was like at least 7 or 8 people, but it was like most of those people only did like once or 2 times. Just these 3 guys in particular, they did it every day, every single day, literally for years. For years, I got picked on from the same 3 guys, and it really got me down to the point where I thought about doing something. Like, I'm not going to tell you what it is I was going to do. I didn't try to do it, but I was thinking about doing it. But I didn't do it. I actually thought about doing it though. It was in my head. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you can DM me if you want to know what it is. But you probably work it out what it was. But I was going to do something because I was so depressed. I wasn't just depressed. I wasn't motivated either in school. So I didn't take my GCSEs seriously, and I just got the 1A, 6 Cs, 2 Ds. And then I didn't take A-level seriously either, and I just failed the first year and I didn't go back. I just left and I went to college. So yeah, it was a low point in my life, but when I went to college, I met some great people there, and I had the best 2 years of my education because I met so many great people at college. And then I went to uni. Really fun. I'm at uni now. I'm really happy. So yeah, I've been really happy since like 2014. But to be honest, if there was a school reunion, I probably wouldn't go. Anyway, where in the GTA game universe would you like to live and why? That's actually a really good question. Los Santos, like in the city though. Like GTA 5. Basically GTA 5 map, but the main city. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And yeah, see ya.